Shall we try again? It just speaks volumes, doesn't it? It just speaks volumes. And very soon I think you're going to have to just catch me on YouTube. So let's look at this week. So yesterday you may have been experiencing what we call resistance from others or even from within yourself. And it can be linked to the things that you want to do or the things that you know you need to be doing. And it can also be that unexpected events took place yesterday, which we all know they did. And I'm frightened to mention it again because then the video will be shut down again. But it is showing you what needs to shift and what needs to change. You should come off the back of this feeling driven. But you know how I bang on about spiritual warfare and negative? It is take two. It's going to be one of those sessions. I can feel it in my bones. I've felt it all day. This is going to be a challenge for me today. So, you know, I always bang on, don't I, about positive and negative and spiritual warfare. This is your moment. Thank you, John, for sharing. See if because I've said that word, we knock off. But this week, I cannot stress you. I know we had announcements. I know we're going to 4 weeks, 6 weeks of lockdown, but I'm going to tell you now, keep it real. Come on. We have done 4 months of this. This is 4 weeks. Please, S-H-A-R-E. Frightened to say the word because it shut it down, didn't it, when I said it before? So, there is this need to watch for negative thinking. There is a need to watch for negative emotion. And many of us are tired, including myself, I will confess. Many of us are tired, many of us are drained. But you have to remember that today is the start of a new week. And not only that, but a new month. And what I don't want you to do is start this month from a negative perspective and turn the whole month into a negative, when in reality, this is supposed to be a really, really positive month, all right? So you've got to watch for feeling distracted this week. Things are going on to take you off your highest path. Did you hear that? Drop me a comment if that resonated with you, if you understand what I mean. Things are going on this week and for the entire next 7 days to try to take you off your highest path by sending you into a slump of negative thinking, right? Keep that in your mind. This is the week we, the people, the universe, need you to fight from within. All right, so watch for feeling distracted. This can lead to arguments as well, so watch for that. We also have this real feel today that you may be really, really struggling with commitment issues. Now that can predominantly be in business commitments and things like that, but it can also be in your relationships, okay? So today, we may be feeling a struggle with commitment, okay? Or if it's not commitment, then it may be other, Nicola Sam, it may be other sensitive issues within your relationships, all right? And that is how it's going to be this week. I'm going to be hard to say, so get over it, get on with it, powerhouse through it, and I'll tell you why this is. And it is because this month is supposed to be a month for big, big things. And people want you to get distracted. I say people, woo, woo, woo. You know what I mean. Want you to get distracted, thank you, Angela, by negativity so that you do not do your positive thing in the world this week. All right, and that is because there are things going on this week to take you off track from hitting your big achievements. This month is actually about big solutions, big opportunities, big conversations, and money. And the point is, hi Emma, the point is that this week, in fact this month, conversations need to take place about the big stuff. And that includes money, and nobody is talking about money. So let's get real about money and let's talk about money. All right? It's about money. It's about commitment. It's about what you want, and it's about finding big solutions and big opportunities out of the darkness that you are in. If you get exactly what I'm vibing about, drop me a comment and let me know. I'm not the only one on this page. I'm not the only one who's seeing or feeling this. As I say, today and over the next few days, communication needs to be watched. We need to be careful. There are issues around commitment. There are issues around conversations, all right? Big conversations through the whole of November need to take place. The negativity this week is to distract you, knock your confidence, take you off path so you don't have those big conversations and be part of the big change in this world that this world is screaming out for. That's why it's all the elections in America this week as well. All right, pay attention. So tomorrow, Monday, watch for your communication. When we get to Tuesday, Mercury is going direct. Now, those of you who will go, oh, don't start spending money. Don't start with the impulsive spending. All right? There's a need to hold on to money, and the reason why I say that is because you need to be valuing money, you need to be honoring money. We are all in a relationship with money, and that relationship with money reflects our relationship with ourselves and our self-worth, all right? So be aware of that kicking in from Tuesday. Mercury goes direct, and that is why this week it should start to be fabulous. And I do not want you distracted by all this negative crap from these announcements that went on yesterday. Keep it real. It's 4 to 6 weeks. We've done 4 months. You can do 4 weeks. All right? The universe is buying you some time to tie up the loose ends or finish what you should have finished in the full lockdown that we walked through, the first one as it's now publicly known. Now, this is not the time to make decisions. Don't get me wrong. There is so much confusion, energy around the world right now. Do not make big decisions unless you have no choice. Try to delay making big decisions. And again, many of you will be making big decisions about whether you are in or you are out of your relationships. All right? So just keep that communication going. This month, the universe is trying to deliver to you big solutions, big opportunities, big financial gains. We have the influence of Sagittarius, and Sagittarius links with the internet. Now, business, I'm in business. Many people watching this are in business. I love to read on the business slant. Be mindful. We are having opportunities open. You need to take your business online. You need to focus on whatever you are doing online. You need to focus on what you said in the previous lockdown you would do online, but you haven't done. All right? So open up to the creativity. Let go of the anxiety, Stacey. That will get you nowhere. That's the point. That's negativity that is to block with you. All right? You need to breathe, which is why at the end of this, I'm going into my Positive Vibe Club, and I'm going to do a live meditation stroke visualization with you all to get you back in your own energy instead of all of this stress energy. Am I making sense? Is it resonating with you? Drop me a comment and let me know. Many of you will have important negotiations this week, but remember to seek professional advice if you can. especially if it's contracts, business contracts, legal matters. There is this need to watch, right? There really, really, really is this need to watch what you say, what you write, what you sign, okay? Be very, very careful with that. This is a week to remember that you are not alone in this experience. We are all in it together, so ask for help if you need it, all right? But the irony is that although there is this negativity going on, if we just kind of do that, put it over there, ignore it, right? There is massive opportunity coming in, but we need your head out of the grey clouds and into the silver lining for you to be able to see it. So raise your vibe, lovelies. Raise your vibe. Right, I'm going to turn to the tarot. This is a general reading for everybody watching. All right, and I'm going to bring through insight for all of you watching on how to get the best out of this week. Let's call it that, shall we? All right. So unexpected opportunities, unexpected change. You need to be black and white in your dealing with it all in order to have success. You learnt lessons before. You can use that knowledge, that information in order to move you forwards once more. Don't be fooled. You have everything that you need to step forwards. You just need to pay attention. There is a need to drop your guard and allow communication to come in, which is what I have said, and at the same time to watch for your own communication being too guarded, too aggressive, too defensive, something like that. There are new paths opening to many people. Yes, that involves endings, but get your head in the positivity of new beginnings. That is what will move you forwards. This is a week to really stay in lane, as I always call it to my coaching clients. Stay in lane, stay focused, stay on your mission. Stop being distracted by the next new shiny thing and distracted by other people's supposed success, etc. Because this is a week where you need to stay in your lane in order to get the opportunity that is coming in. If you are someone who, because of the negativity, gets distracted and steps sideways, you're going to miss out on these chances. There is big change possible this week and this month. It begins this week, but it will take over the whole of the month. And that big change is the opportunity that will come out of all the challenges that you have been walking through. In terms of work, business aspects, there is the need for this unity. There is this need for this teamwork. There is this need for a sense of belonging. So do you remember how I said you can be looking at your commitment energies? If you don't feel committed and passionate about what you're doing, it doesn't belong. Pay attention. I'm not saying instantly, don't jack your job in, don't do this, don't do that. But recognize that you need to be doing something that connects with your heart and soul, not just your mind and your bank balance. When it comes to love and relationships, for many of you, there is an opportunity for love here, or for love to go up a level. It would not surprise me if we see a lot of people moving in together because of the lockdown situation that here in the UK we are going into. That would not surprise me in the slightest. That is because of all the challenges that went on in the past, people not wanting those challenges again, and therefore taking action to bring some peace and some love into their world for the next 5 to 6 weeks. All right, I keep getting that. So there is this need to be open to love, to be open to beginnings, and enjoy your connections when you have them, when you can have them, when you can spend time together. Make the most of that this week. Spiritually, again, commitment energy. It's about connections. It's about making choices about relationships and whether they are part of your picture for your future. Bear that in mind. That is why this week I would expect a lot of relationships to hit the wall this week. I've got to be honest. Maybe it's the fear of going into 4 more weeks of lockdown, Maybe it's just that it is time. But what I am being shown is a lot of thought will be given on options in connection to people, relationships, and the future. That can be business partnerships, don't get me wrong, but it's very much on the love vibration and on the relationship level now. This is a week where you have to really watch for your inner battles getting in the way of you having future change you desire, future success you desire. This is a week to keep it real, as I keep saying. Remember, it's 4 weeks, maybe 6, but keep going forwards and having the courage to tackle your inner stuff in order to step forwards. Does that make sense, my beautiful people? Does that make sense? I hope so. We're at the start of Mental Health Awareness Week for men. I know last lockdown, hi Karen, I know last lockdown I dealt with quite a few families who lost younger males to suicide. So again, I'm going to say over these next 4 weeks, bear in mind those who are really are alone in this, please reach out, say hello, drop a message, it takes seconds. You could be saving a life this lockdown. But again, I'm going to say to you, we've got to really remember that this is 4 weeks, and it is 4 weeks for your unfinished business. I know what I'm being pulled to do, right, because I started writing my book and I need to finish it. Oh, lo and behold, they've created me time to do that. So if you have time to continue with me this evening, pop over to the Positive Vibe Tribe and I will take you through a meditation / visualization to get you in touch with your own energy and out of this atmospheric one. Have a fantastic week. Remember, you need to watch for negative thinking this week. That is key. If you spend this week in a pool of negativity, that's how November will be for you. Stay positive, lovelies. See you over in the Vibe Tribe. Bye-bye.